Good day, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a crow. A crow that always wanted to be someone else. Today we are doing the bird with the borrowed feathers. The hero of our story, the main character of our story, is a crow. It was a happy crow. It was a very happy crow. The crow had a lot of friends. The crow had a lot of space in the sky to fly, and it got all different kinds of food. There was ample food for the crow. So it had friends, it had place to live, it had a place to fly, it had lots to eat. It was a happy crow. Then one day it was very happy, it was singing, and it was going around in the sky. And then suddenly, in a part of the forest, it saw a few birds dancing. And those birds were peacocks. Have you seen a peacock? It has big blue green feathers. It's a beautiful bird. And the crow saw the peacocks and it went closer and it sat on a branch. It looked at these peacocks and then it looked at how beautiful they were. But the crow did not stop there. Instead of just thinking that the peacocks are beautiful and enjoying that, the crow thought, I want to be a peacock. So he went home. That night when he was sleeping, he could not sleep properly because he started thinking that since he is not a peacock, he should not be happy. He thought happiness lies in being a peacock. So the crow thought, I am also going to be a peacock. And the moment the crow made that decision, his happiness was gone. So he thought, I have to be a peacock now. So the next day he went to the place where the peacocks roamed, and then he picked up a few feathers of the peacocks. Feathers are what are the wings of the birds are made of? Feathers. So it picked up the feathers of the peacocks and then it thought, now I'll also be a peacock. It went behind a tree and it stuck those feathers into his back. He took all the feathers and put all the feathers, and then he went in front of the other peacocks and he said, hi, I am also a peacock. And then he started trying to dance. But he was a crow. He could not dance like a peacock did. The peacocks were confused. They could see that this was a crow. They found out. And then they shook him. And all the feathers fell aside. Then they said, why are you doing this? You're not one of us. He said, no, even I want to be a peacock. But the peacock said, wait, but you can fly. You're a crow. You can fly high. We cannot. And because you're trying to cheat us by being someone else, we don't want you around. And they chased the crow. Away. The crow felt really sad and left to his nest. Then he finally realized, wait, if I was a peacock, then I can't fly. I can't enjoy the same things that I'm enjoying as a crow. So that night, having learned his lesson, the crow again slept peacefully. Just like the crow in this story. And don't get me wrong, it is important for all of us to try to be better than we are. But at every point, it is important for us to be happy with what we are. Because if you try to pretend you are someone else, it is always going to be hard to be happy. So, being content with what we are is important. And try to always improve yourselves, but be happy with who you are. So, this is an amazing story that tells us that. I'll see you tomorrow.